got all three of them. Alright, teammates down. Last team, huh? Oh, this guy goes. Well, yeah, I got him.
You are the Apex champions.
Subscribe on YouTube. Wrath of God 99.
Hey everybody, it's your boy Raph back at it again with another video. In this video I'm going to teach you the basics of positioning and the basics of movement. In Apex Legends, positioning is super important. So positioning in a nutshell is basically where you are on the map compared to where your enemy is on the map. And the player with the superior positioning is usually the one that comes out on top. Where you want to be is either behind your opponent or on top of your opponent, on the high ground. High ground is a very good position to keep when fighting in Apex Legends, because then your enemy has to shoot up, point up at you, and you're aiming down on them, and it's a lot harder to aim up than it is to aim down.
Got him, coach.
In order to have good positioning, you have to pay attention to your surroundings. You have to listen for footsteps. If you hear people around you, instead of going straight up at them and fighting face to face, you want to go around, take the long way, or get on top of a roof, get on some sort of high ground. Like I said earlier, high ground is super important. But if you can't get high ground, then you gotta try to get behind them. You gotta try to get them by surprise. Because I guarantee you, if you get your enemies by surprise 9 out of 10 times, you're going to win the gunfight. Another thing you must do is anticipate your enemies' movements. Where are they going to be? You have to put yourself in their shoes. If I was this guy, where would I go to get away from me? And then you got to cut them off. That's how you truly get somebody by surprise. When you see somebody running away from you, you don't just follow them behind. You go an alternative route and you get them by surprise by getting to the place where they're trying to go before they do, if that makes any sense. Now, positioning is super important, but it's only half the battle. You have to remember movement. So when it comes to movement, there are a few things you want to keep in mind, alright? So your enemy is shooting at you, alright? Which means he has to have a line of sight on you. So what you have to do is move left or right, or in multiple directions. You want to spam crouch, because if he's aiming for your midsection or your head, then if you keep crouching, he's going to keep missing. Another tip when it comes to movement is to move as you shoot. Alright? You can't just move out of the way. You have to shoot back at the same time. Like right here, that guy was shooting at me, but I kept moving out of the way, dodging his bullets and shooting at the same time, so I was wearing him down. You have to keep that in mind. Now watch what I do here, follow it closely. So I don't have my gun in single fire. I realized that mistake and I immediately correct it. Now I keep mid-range, far away from my enemies, to minimize the risk of them doing damage on me. And it seems to be working out pretty well. My teammate goes down, and so what I do is I chuck a couple grenades to stop them from pushing, just in case. I don't know if there's anybody coming, but you never know. You always want to be sure. I push because I know I knocked a few people. I finish them, and then I turn back to go help my teammate. Now right here is a textbook case in positioning, in how good positioning surpasses bad positioning. These guys are in the ring, so they're taking damage every second. And so all I do is calmly wait for them to show themselves. And I just collect the kills. I mean, look at it. They're trying to get out, but I'm not going to let them. They made a mistake. They should have been more careful. They should have paid more attention to the ring. Now they have no escape. It's over for them. they have to go back to the lobby. You have to keep that in mind. Always look at the map. Look for, you know, even if you're fighting and you're winning the fight, you have to recognize the bigger picture. You want to win. Now look here, I'm fighting enemies that were on the high ground, so instead of going at them straight up, I came around at an angle and caught him from the back. So I took one down, and one right here, well, you know, I just got lucky. He got caught up looting. But that's a testament to getting a good angle. You know, don't just go straight in for the fight, because you never know. If I would have went straight in for that Bangalore, that crypto would have had my back. Always be vigilant. Be careful. Right here, I could have finished the Bangalore, but I take my time just in case there's somebody coming around the corner. Now, in this scene is a classic example of basic positioning and movement in use. I go around, I grab my enemy's back because I hear their footsteps. I fold this caustic right there. I move out, throw my smoke and my ult because I need to heal. I use a bat. And I know there's enemies right here, so I make sure I heal first. And right there, I moved in with my shot. That's another important key step. But it's your boy Rat signing out. I hope you enjoyed the video. And please like and subscribe. See you in the next one.